The little princess walks through the dream forest. Once upon a time, in a silver castle at the edge of the moonlit hills, there lived a little princess named Lily. Every night, before bed, she liked to sit by her window and watch the fireflies dance over the royal garden. But one evening, Lily did not feel sleepy at all.
I don't want to go to bed yet. I wish I could have one more adventure,
She sighed, hugging her star blanket. Her mother, the queen, smiled gently and kissed the top of her head.
Sometimes the sweetest adventures happen after we close our eyes,
Said the queen. Lily was not sure that could be true. Still, she climbed into bed, tucked her blanket under her chin, and listened to the wind outside. The moon shone through her window like a silver lantern. Slowly, slowly, Lily's eyes grew heavy. And then, a soft twinkling sound floated through the room. Ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling. Lily opened her eyes. At the foot of her bed stood a tiny glowing fox, no bigger than a kitten. Its fur sparkled like starlight.
Hello, my name is Twinkle. The dream forest is waiting for you,
Said the fox politely.
The dream forest?
Whispered Lily. Twinkle nodded.
A path has opened tonight, but only brave and kind children may walk through it.
Lily quickly slipped out of bed. To her surprise, she was still wearing her dress, but now they shimmered like a sky full of stars. She wrapped her blanket around her shoulders like a cape.
Can I really come?
Of course.
Said Twinkle. He tapped the floor with his glowing tail. At once, a silver door appeared beside Lily's bed. When the door slowly creaked open, Lily saw a magical forest beyond it. The trees were taller than castle towers. Their leaves glowed softly in pink, blue, and gold. Tiny lights floated through the air like sleepy butterflies. The path beneath Lily's feet sparkled like crushed diamonds. Lily took a deep breath and stepped inside. The dream forest was the most beautiful place she had ever seen. As they walked, the trees whispered gently, "Good evening, little princess. Welcome to the dream forest." Lily looked around in wonder.
Do the trees really talk?
In dreams, many things can talk. Trees, clouds, teacups, even socks,
Said Twinkle. Lily giggled. Soon they came to a small stream. But this was no ordinary stream. Instead of water, it was filled with shining moonlight that flowed and shimmered between the rocks. Across the stream stood a wooden bridge, but the bridge was broken.
Oh dear, how will we get across?
Said Lily. Just then, she heard a tiny squeaky voice.
Help! Help!
Lily looked down and saw 3 little cats standing beside the broken bridge. They looked very worried.
Our bridge fell apart.
Squeaked the first cat.
And we can't get home.
Said the second.
The moonlight stream is too wide to jump.
Cried the third. Lily knelt beside them.
Don't worry, I'll help you,
She said. She looked around carefully. Nearby lay several long branches and some silver vines hanging from a tree. Lily had an idea.
We can build a new bridge together.
The cats cheered. Lily carried the branches while the cats tied them with the silver vines. Twinkle used his glowing tail to shine light on their work. Soon, they had built a strong little bridge across the moonlight stream. The cats danced happily.
Thank you, Princess Lily.
They squeaked. One of the cat gave Lily a tiny silver acorn.
This is a dream acorn. Keep it. You may need it later,
he said. Lily tucked the acorn safely into her pocket. Then she and Twinkle continued deeper into the forest. After a while, they came to a field filled with giant flowers. The flowers were taller than Lily, and each one had soft glowing petals. But something was wrong. All the flowers had their heads hanging down sadly.
Why are the flowers unhappy? Asked Lily.
A little owl sitting on a mushroom fluttered down beside her.
The flowers have forgotten their colors. Without their colors, they cannot bloom,
said the owl sadly. Lily looked carefully. The flowers were all pale and gray.
How can we help them?
She asked. The owl pointed to 3 clouds floating overhead. One cloud was red like strawberries. One cloud was blue like the sea. And one cloud was yellow like sunshine.
The colors are trapped in those clouds, but no one can reach them,
said the owl. Lily thought and thought. Then she remembered the silver acorn in her pocket.
What does the dream acorn do?
She wondered. As soon as she held it in her hand, the acorn began to glow. It floated up into the air and turned into a tiny silver ladder reaching all the way to the clouds. Lily climbed the ladder carefully. First, she reached the red cloud and gently scooped out a handful of red. Then she climbed to the blue cloud and gathered some blue. Finally, she reached the yellow cloud and gathered bright golden yellow. When she climbed back down, she mixed the colors together and sprinkled them over the flowers. At once, the flowers began to glow. One became bright pink. Another turned deep purple. Others bloomed in orange, blue, red, and gold. The whole field sparkled like a rainbow. The flowers lifted their heads and smiled.
Thank you, little princess,
they whispered. The owl gave Lily a soft feather, striped with silver and gold.
This feather will help you when the path is dark,
he said. Lily thanked him and tucked the feather into her hair. The forest grew quieter as they walked. Soon the sky above turned darker, and the path became twisty and shadowy. Twinkle's glowing tail flickered nervously.
We are near the deepest part of the dream forest.
What's there?
The cave of lost dreams,
said Twinkle. Lily shivered a little. Inside the cave, children's forgotten dreams floated like tiny gray clouds. Dreams of flying, singing, dancing, building castles, and exploring faraway lands.
But why are they lost?
because sometimes children become afraid. They think they are too small, too shy, or not brave enough,
said Twinkle. Lily looked into the cave. Near the very back floated one tiny dream cloud all by itself. Inside it, Lily could see a little girl standing on a stage, too frightened to sing.
That dream looks lonely,
It belongs to you,
said Twinkle gently. Lily blinked.
To me?
Twinkle nodded.
You have always wanted to sing in front of others, but you were afraid.
Lily looked down at her shoes. It was true. Sometimes she sang softly in her room, but never in front of anyone.
What if everyone laughs?
She whispered. Twinkle sat beside her.
The bravest people are not the ones who never feel scared. They are the ones who try even when they are scared,
he said. Lily touched the silver and gold feather in her hair. Then she took a deep breath and stepped into the cave. The darkness curled around her like cold fog. But Lily held the feather high. It began to glow, brighter and brighter, until the whole cave shone with warm golden light. The lost dreams floated gently around her. Lily walked to her little dream cloud and opened her arms.
I'm not too small,
she said quietly. The dream cloud glowed.
I'm not too shy,
The cloud grew brighter.
and I can be brave.
Suddenly, the cloud burst into thousands of tiny golden stars that whirled around the cave. All the other lost dreams began to glow too. The gray clouds turned colorful and bright. The cave of lost dreams filled with music, laughter, and light. Twinkle smiled.
You did it, Princess Lily.
The cave disappeared, and in its place stood a beautiful clearing. In the middle of the clearing was a tree with silver branches and golden leaves. Hanging from the tree were hundreds of tiny dream lanterns. One lantern floated down and landed softly in Lily's hands. Inside it was a picture of Lily standing on a stage, singing happily while everyone smiled and clapped.
This is your dream lantern. Keep it safe and remember that your dreams matter,
said Twinkle. Lily hugged the lantern carefully. Just then, the sky began to grow pale.
The morning is coming. It is time to go home,
said Twinkle softly. Lily felt a little sad. She did not want to leave the dream forest. But Twinkle smiled.
The dream forest is always here. Whenever you are kind, brave, and full of wonder, you will find your way back,
he said. He led Lily to another silver door standing between two glowing trees. Lily stepped through it, and suddenly she was back in her bedroom. The morning sun peeked through the curtains. The birds were singing outside. For a moment, Lily wondered if it had all been a dream. Then she looked down. Beside her pillow lay a tiny silver acorn, a silver and gold feather, and a little lantern no bigger than her hand. Lily smiled. That evening, when the Queen asked if Lily would like to sing a song before dinner, Lily felt her heart beat fast. She was still a little nervous, but she remembered the dream forest. She remembered the glowing feather. She remembered that brave people can feel scared and still try. So Lily stood up tall, took a deep breath, and began to sing. And her voice was as sweet and bright as a star shining in the night.